Valley Nika, she asks, I'm trying to consolidate my intake form and would like to see yours or what's on it. Since I'm a certified massage therapist in Reiki, yoga, and many different other forms of energy healing, and a degree in psychotherapy, I have included everything body, mind, and spirituality. This is given an all over, all views of what is needed for the client. Then I have the S.O.A.P chart, what is included on the intake form, and when I repeat customers, I have a short form. That is a long form, and it's about 10 pages, and yes, I give my clients fair warning that they will be filling out of this form before I touch them. And then part 2, could you please explain the meaning and reasoning of why we use these forms and the difference between spas and private practitioners? Thanks. 10 pages does seem long, but I've heard of other therapists that just to save themselves, basically they have a 10-page health form just to help out and find out what's actually going on with the client. And it does make sense in a way, but I myself, I usually just have a one-page health form, and I put a link in the sidebar for that, so it's actually in Word document, so you can alter and change it and do whatever you want with it too. But I got it basically broken down to different kind of systems of the body. So let's say like the muscular system and those different kind of diseases or problems it can technically be with. But the problem with that is sometimes people don't understand that terminology, so you might have to explain it a little bit to them. That's a more beneficial thing. And the biggest thing on the health form, I think, is how did you hear about us? So that's really important, how your advertising is actually working or not. And another one is what actually brought you here? Why are you here? Another option, I always like to have pictures on there, so a body, so they can chart on the areas where they're having problems. Because again, not everybody is as knowledgeable about the human body as us massage therapists and other people in the health field. So that's why it's good to have visuals so people can just mark on the body where they're having problems too, so it's a little bit easier. And I myself, a big one, informed consent. I can't, let me check on this health form real quick, whether I have it or not. Yeah, I have it. Are there any areas of the body that you do not want massaged? So I got a list of all the areas that I massaged, and it gives a heads up whether they're okay or not with those areas being massaged. And again, that's just that, and also I got a large print health form. It's always a good idea for people that cannot see as good, and a feedback form too. So especially in the school system, it's a good idea to have a feedback form all the time for the clients to fill out afterwards, so the student can find out where they need to work on, or things that they're doing really exceptional at. And so that's what that, and then also got a link on there for informed consent. And this is what I usually use when I go with chair massage. So it's like 10-15 minute chair massage, but it's just short and simple, but it has their information on there, so they sign their name on there, and any kind of diseases or problems they have, they can just write that on the lines on, just to make it a little bit easier then. But sometimes on the informed consent too, you can even put a thing on there for email if you want, if the person wants any kind of newsletters or anything. So it's a great way for advertising wise, for that. But again, medications is a big one to have on your health form, and even if you don't understand the medications, even have them right on the back of the health form what they're used for. It would be very beneficial. And more likely, these people that are taking the medications are experts in a way, because they know what kind of diseases they have and what the medication's for. And then you can even look it up in a pathology book, or there's even a medication book out there for massage therapists. So it can give you a good idea with that. And with spas and salons, the problem with that is a lot of times with spas, salons, the reason why massage therapists don't charge is because sometimes it's every hour in the hour. It's really booked really close together. There's not a lot of time for charting, and you are underneath their insurance. But when you're in private practice, you tend to take a lot more precautions, so that's why you're having them fill out the health forms, and you're doing the S.O.A.P charting on the client, just to be safe then. So that's a big difference, and honestly, I think even a little bit of charting would be more beneficial with spas. So even their likes or dislikes, it'd be, let's say you haven't seen the person for a couple months, or another therapist gives that person a massage. It'd be a nice idea to look at look at least a card saying these are the likes and dislikes, or what they actually want out of the massage. So that would be more beneficial, at least to have that, because I've heard of salons doing that, just little note cards on the clients, at least. So it's better than nothing then. So that's my explanation of that, and please leave the comments below of people that work in spas and salons, your reasoning why you don't chart at all, or if you do chart, or if you're in private practice, if you go above and beyond, or if you just do the bare minimum with charting then. Okay, thank you, and leave your comments below.